Short dog. Really, short dog? Man, you need your hood card revoked. Calling the popos on Queeta? Really? Let's talk about it after the 30. What's going on, good people? Hope everybody's having a good Christmas Eve. Unfortunately, Queeta won't be having a good Christmas Eve because she's locked up in the DeKalb County Jail. She's locked up in the DeKalb County Jail for charges stemming from her ex-boyfriend, her ex-live-in boyfriend. They stayed together for a while. Yes, none other than Short Dog. Short Dog called the police on Queeta. And the reason why Queeta is in jail this time, right now, is because of Short Dog calling the police. Well, you asked me, Troy, how do you know this, Troy? Well, I know this based on a video that I just saw from none other than Marcus over at Atlanta Street Interviews. Now, how do we get to this point? First and foremost, Queeta was over her people's house. Queeta's people stays in Conyers, Georgia. Queeta got in a fight with her sister. The police were called. She got arrested for disorderly conduct involving the incident over in Rockdale County, Georgia. Now, for that charge, she got bond. Now, she was trying to get bonded out and get out of town before DeKalb, not DeKalb, but DeKalb County. Y'all, you don't pronounce the L. Thank you, TLC. All right, you don't pronounce the L. Before DeKalb County got word of it, because she had a warrant in DeKalb County relating to, Short Dog. So in Conyers, and let me actually read the details. All right, I got it in front of me, the actual paperwork for myself. Conyers Police Department. She was booked on 12/23/2025. She was released on 12/24/25. All right, I'm not gonna say her name. What else? She's 5 foot tall, 5'1", 145, and the citation is actually disorderly conduct. That's the citation. All right, disorderly conduct, and the bond was $1,000 cash or property bond, not for jail use. Now, Marcus got in his white Jeep, rode out to Conyers, went to the bonding agent. A lady came with her, met him at the jail to bond her out. So I guess they paid $120 and the bonding agent paid the rest. Who's on the line if Queeta don't show up? I didn't think about that. But anyway, so, however, even though the bond was paid, well, she didn't get out of town fast enough. All right. She didn't get, she was running, trying to get away from police. She wasn't able to run and get out of that jail in Conyers, all right, in Rockdale County fast enough, because there was a hold placed on her by DeKalb County. Now, here is the hold in DeKalb County. Said, hey, we're going to come pick you up, all right? Now, here is the charges that she is facing in DeKalb County. I was able to look it up. Somebody gave me her name, and I'm not going to release that information, but I was able to look it up. And so DeKalb County, all right, let's see. She was booked in DeKalb County at 9:08 a.m., right? She was booked in, and she's still there, all right? She's spending Christmas in DeKalb County. Now, the charge is battery, family violence, misdemeanor. That's a good thing, though. It's only a misdemeanor, right? It's only a misdemeanor. Okay. So, okay, yeah. So if Queeta don't show up for that case, that disorderly conduct, then Marcus is on the line for that $1,000 for that bond if she don't show up. But hopefully show up. She'll show up. I don't know. But anyway, so check this out, y'all. She sits right now in DeKalb County Jail. She'll probably get a court, go before the judge Friday. I don't know. It's the holidays. Man, does that mean she may be in there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for this misdemeanor? Now, here's where it gets good, all right? Here's where y'all got to give Marcus a click in the view, because Marcus is working his butt off. You know what? I'm slowly kind of seeing kind of how you work your magic. He had a phone interview that he posted on his site with Queeta, and Queeta now is in DeKalb County, and so they read the warrant to her, and the warrant was signed by the boy's first name is Malcolm. It was said on the video, so I'm not doxing anybody. Malcolm signed the warrant. Malcolm initiated the warrant. So y'all thought, hold on, y'all thought, so Malcolm snitching on Queeta Queeta. Now, Queeta read the warrant and identified Malcolm or Short Dog, right? Now, here's the deal. Some of y'all thought it was this young lady right here, Princess Smokeahannas, all right? Y'all thought because Princess Smokeahannas, she hangs out in that crowd in those certain places, in those motels, those Glenwood motels, and actually to the point of the reason why we thought it might have been Smokeahannas was because guess what? Short Dog said that the police were looking for Queeta when he called Marcus and indicated that, yeah, Queeta hit somebody in the head. Queeta hit somebody in the head. And based on that story, we thought it was Smokeahannas or Princess. But come to find out, all along, nah, Short Dog was the one that signed the paperwork, called the police, and issued a warrant. Now, I felt it was him all the time because the police came to his house. He called Marcus the other day and said, hey, the police came to my house looking for Queeta. Well, how would the police come to your house looking for Queeta? Because guess what? They live together. Go back to some of Marcus's early videos, and you can see where Marcus picks Queeta up, and Queeta said, we just got in a fight. She showed a scratch on her face, and then Short Dog said she bit me in the head. So Queeta lived with him, but he expected her to stay home and be there when he gets home, and then when he gets his check on Friday, she gonna look out for him. He gonna look out for her. But Queeta's like, no, I gotta make my moves. I gotta make my moves now. So there was a time when they actually lived together. Voila, that makes sense. Short Dog, in his anger, his desire to control Queeta, my observation, decides to call the police on her and report her for battery. Now, after the incident, they were together. They ran into each other. We saw it on camera. But what would make him file paperwork on her if they parted, they separated? Now, some could say maybe he was doing it to protect himself from possible stuff coming back on him. But if that's the case, why would he lie? Or the low part of it is, to me, is when he lied. He called Marcus and lied and made it seem like Princess Smokehannes was responsible for it because of altercation at the Rock House. Now that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous, right? Huh? That is dangerous because now Short Dog, Malcolm, you putting somebody else in the possible crosshairs of Queeta Queeta. Now, since I've been given her name and I can look up her information. And look here, Queeta is no joke. If I saw Queeta coming down the street, I'm gonna go to the other side of the street. All right. She likes to fight. I'm looking at the track record. I'm looking right now at her arrest record just in DeKalb County. Man, we're going back to 2016. So because of your lies, man, you putting this young lady in possible danger because you can't man up and say, hey, I'll call the police on her. Now, the fact that you lied about it makes it even worse. Now, here's the beauty of the magic of Marcus. So Marcus, he called Queeta. Queeta said, hey, I'm looking at the paperwork. I see the paperwork, and Short Dog signed his name. So Marcus calls Short Dog, and he sets up an interview to meet up with Short Dog. Now, Marcus, my hat's off to you, brother. You working on Christmas Eve. You working the 20. No, this was that was the day, right? And so Marcus plays a tease of the video where he meets up with Short Dog, and he asks Short Dog, did you call the police on Queeta Queeta? And what do you think Short Dog said? Short Dog said, nah. Like, no, I ain't do it. And then at that point, Marcus cuts it off, and leaves us a little cliffhanger to tune in for the next video. Good job, Marcus. Good job. But like I said, based on what we're hearing now, what we know now, Queeta is no longer in Rockdale County Jail. She is in DeKalb County Jail. She's there because Malcolm, the guy that she used to stay with, all right, they had a relationship. They stayed together, filed a battery charges on her domestic. Here, let me read the exact. Let me give you all exact wording. Make sure I got my facts together. I'm not the news, but make sure I got my facts together. Battery, family violence misdemeanor. All right. And so, for whatever reason, Short Dog felt the need to call and report her. And now, finally, this was probably back on October. Time flies. Police catch up with her. And no, the police didn't catch up with her. What am I saying? No. She got arrested, disorderly conduct over her sister's house. And the warrant was a hold for her from the warrant at DeKalb County, right? Did I just mess that up? She got arrested in Rockdale County for disorderly conduct, and there was a hold on her for DeKalb County, all right? So, hey, Ellis Angel, he said, I think Marcus is too smart to sign his signature on a bond for Queeta. Marcus may be a podcaster, YouTuber, but he's no fool. Well, I agree. He's no fool. However, go look at his video. Heck, he got the he got the Bell's Bonds lady on the she did a little commercial. So yeah, he signed it. I mean, but look, it's only $1,000, right? It's only $1,000 for that one. So that's not that wouldn't be a big hit, right? Um Queen Kwani. Kwani says short dog is a big liar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Short dog's a liar. Hey, Marcus working. Hey, Marcus is working. This has been very entertaining for me on my Christmas break. And real live stuff. Real live stuff, you know. Hello, hello, hello. PM, good to see you. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, he had to sign for Queeta. Because guess what? Here's something that's really telling. Her family wouldn't. For that disorderly conduct charge that she got in Rockdale County, her family wouldn't sign for. Now, Queeta claims that her mother wanted to sign, but she didn't have the proper ID. And here's the killer part. Queeta had the money. It was only $120 bond, 10% down she had to pay. She had the money. But nobody in her family would step up. Marcus. Dun, 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 to the rescue, right? Marcus got those feelings, though. Is it feelings or... Well, feelings for what? What do you mean feelings? Feeling. Marcus got those feelings. As far as love, relationship with Queeta, or feelings for the money and the fact that Queeta right now is a goose that lays a golden egg because people are interested and they're watching. I'm interested in this mess. And I usually don't watch, those shows like those reality shows. I don't usually watch that, but this is intriguing to me. So intriguing. That thumb, what that thumbnail? Oh, you like my thumbnail? Man, look at here. This AI is some serious stuff, man. This AI is crazy, man. Look at this one here, right? That's from a picture. And then I said, make it less realistic, right? And check this one out of Princess of Pocahontas, right? Here, hold on. Wait. Check that one out right there. That was from, so somebody came on my live earlier today, identified themselves as a real Princess Pocahontas, and she said that Queeta didn't hit me with the ashtray, right? And so it was a new page. It might have been a troll page, but they had this person that you see just from the backside. So I told AI, I said, make a picture showing this person looking at the camera in the Glenwood Motel. And man, boy, this AI putting a lot of people out of jobs. I'm telling you, crazy, right? So if you're just joining us, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and your support. I don't try to waste nobody's time. We get right to the point and just review again. Once again, Queeta has been released from Rockdale County Jail from the battery charge. I mean, from the disorderly conduct charge she had with her sister. However, Marcus paid the bond and she was released. However, there was a hold on her from DeKalb County, and DeKalb County felt it was worth going to pick her up, and she has a warrant out of DeKalb County for battery, family violence. That when she read the warrant, it said Malcolm's name. Malcolm is Short Dog, and that's where we are right here today, and that's what's going on. Queeta probably will see the judge on Friday or whenever the courts open back up. Wait a minute, she may be in there for the whole weekend. Yeah, she may be in there for the whole weekend. Think about it, because Friday was the day after Christmas. But whenever she goes to court, it's a misdemeanor. Now, I don't know, based on her track record, and she kept on saying something about a probation hold or something. But if you look at the date of her paperwork from the from the state website, right? It says it made it look like she served all her time on that 8-year sentence. It had maximum release was sometime this year. So I didn't quite understand that, but you know, somebody let me know in the comments. All right. Let's see. What we live for. Look at some of y'all comments. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Marcus makes his money back plus some. She said her mom card wasn't working. Okay. Her mom's card wasn't working. Okay. It's content. Back to the content. Yeah, it's content, baby. But hold on. Marcus is working. He's working. It blew my mind listening to the phone conversation. And Queeta Queeta's barking out orders like she's used to running stuff, boy, which I think she is, based on the Georgia Department of Corrections, all those charges she picked up while she was locked up. She was used to running stuff, and Marcus agreed to do it. So yeah, my boy's working. He's working. Mm-mm. All right. Appalachian Girl 687. She says, I genuinely believe he has some feelings for her, and I believe she believes he has feelings for her. Okay. Might be the case. Might be the case. Yeah, AI is crazy. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, thanks for subscribing. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I come on when the feeling hits me. Y'all may not see me again until once this whole thing dies down, until March. But appreciate you. Like I said, I don't try to waste your time, and I appreciate you for stopping by. He is a living. Oh, you talking about yeah. You talking about, I hope you talking about Short Dog. Yeah. Well, let's be honest. They both be lying. They both be lying, right? And like I said, I don't know the point of him calling the police. Well, him lying about it is wrong. I mean, you call the police standing. I call the police, and then with him trying to throw Pocahontas under the bus, Smokahontas Princess, that was completely wrong. So I kind of want to say maybe he was calling to protect himself. Try to, the first one calls gets arrested or something because they both were fighting. I can maybe see that, but what I cannot see is him lying about it and trying to put it on somebody else, because Quita would break Princess of Smokahontas in half. Even the whole thing with him saying he hit her with a glass ashtray. That was wrong, dude. If you're watching Short Dog, that was wrong. But crazy. Yeah, 20-year sentence. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is. She's from the streets. I can see being tough and strong, but beating up on people ain't getting it. And we heard other people say that Quita's out here passing out butt whoopings like candy. So, you know, hopefully she lets that street stuff go, because it's not gonna go nowhere. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, Sandra, you saw our charges? Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Hold on, Sandra. Did you see that prison mugshot? That prison picture? Did you see that prison picture? That prison picture was scary. Yeah, that was, that was I was scared to talk about it even more. Man, that, that picture of Queeta looking like a man, boy, that's something you see your nightmare. Your shoot, man. Anyway, let me move on. Let me move on. Yeah, anyway. That's right. That's right. A lot of us are from the streets and but keep in mind though, Queeta prides herself on her brand is being that hood, bitch, being that hood street such and such. But a street such and such, but in the long run, it ain't gonna pass. Hey, this is just a misdemeanor with short dog, but at the rate that she's going and what she's doing, it's gonna be something else. Unless she change her ways, right? Big line snake typo. That was wrong for him for doing that. Yeah, that was wrong. Right, right, right. Being tough is one thing, being a bully is another. There you go. There you go. That's what upset me when I saw that video of her Queeta beating up that girl Cam's friend that was in the back seat because the girl allegedly said if Queeta jumps on my sister, I'm gonna have to jump in it. And that girl looked like she was 15 years old. I mean, look sweet and innocent. I know look speak could be deceiving, but for Queeta to put her hands on somebody just because the girl said, "Hey, I'm gonna help my sister." Now notice, Queeta went in the gas station. She jumped bad in front of Cam's face, but guess what? She didn't touch Cam, did she? Nah, she didn't touch Cam. So I think Queeta knows who to act a fool on and who not to act a fool on. All right. Once again, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate you. Let's go through these comments here and we'll be out of here. It don't take all night to say it. Don't take all night to say it. I gotta go to bed. Christmas morning. Hey, y'all remember Christmas morning? My kids are all grown, but man, Christmas used to be so fun when the kids were small. It was financial, it was a little rough because we had to, put stuff on credit. Actually, they had layaway back in the day, y'all. They had layaway back in the day, and we'll go to Kmart. We'll put those toys in the layaway, and because first of all, we had the school shopping in the fall, right? And that was a big hit because we had like 4 of these jokers, right? Then we had a couple birthdays in there. Then Christmas was coming around the corner. So we had to put stuff in the layaway. But it was no greater joy for me was when they all believed in Santa Claus and they get up in the morning. No, first of all, we have to make cookies for Santa Claus. Santa Claus love oatmeal cookies, my favorite cookies. We would make cookies for Santa Claus, put them to bed, and then in the morning to see the surprise and the excitement on their face. I remember one year my daughter was like, hey, Dad, what you give me for Christmas? Santa Claus brought all this other stuff. Like, yeah, okay. But we let them have the dream as long as it could. And the point of the story is that's when Christmas was fun for me. But now it's just like, whatever. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's get through this. If he drops the charges, will the state pick up the charges? I don't know. I know in Michigan, because so many women, usually it's the woman calling the police, not the guy. But in Michigan, so many women would drop the charges where it became a situation where the state decided whether it's going to go on with it or not. But so I don't know in this case. And once again, it's a misdemeanor. So I want to say it's not that serious, not a felony, it's a misdemeanor. Now, how that plays based on her past track record and her rap sheet, we'll see. Like I said, I'm repeating myself. She did mention something about probation hold, but I didn't know she was on probation because wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. So she did mention probation, but I did notice that she had a charge in DeKalb County, 714. No, that's old. That's old. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh wow, Kira's a little person. Man, that makes it even worse. So you can be from the streets, you can be tough, you can be strong, all that stuff, but don't be a bully, man. Don't like bullies. I'm not sure, but some are saying yes. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, those were the good old days, Kwani. Yep, Kmart, Kmart, baby. Layaway too, right? I wish we had Amazon back then. Shoot, have everything delivered to the doorstep, then hide it. Let's see, Ames, Burlington, etc. All right. Right. Okay. Hey, Egyptian goddess, and hello to everyone else. Glad you're here. Michigan, yes, ma'am. It's cold up here right now. Okay, I wonder if he did it after the car window tire situation. That might be a good point because Queeta admitted that she tore the man's car, and two ways to really piss off a man. Speaking as a man, you mess with my car, and you standing in my house calling me a bitch. We that'll make Mother Teresa lose her mind. So yeah. Look, Queeta's no angel now. All right, hey, let's be honest. Let's be honest. It might have been responsible for her messing up his car, because I know in my heart of hearts, Short Dog couldn't beat Queeta if she wanted to. If Queeta and Short Dog got on in a fight, my money would be on Queeta. Heck, if me and Queeta got into a fight with my back and my knees, my money would be on Queeta. That girl, woo-wee. Kmart was my friend. Hey, Max Boogie, what's going on? Yep, that might have made him do it. That might have made him do it, right? Queeta seems to be a danger to herself. Queeta got a lot going on. She got a lot going on. She got a lot going on. I just pray she wakes up and gets it together. The street life is interesting. It's interesting to watch, believe you me, but man, it's no future to it. No future to it. All right. On that note, Merry Christmas. Hope you all enjoy your evening, enjoy your morning. Stay tuned, y'all, because when Marcus gives us an update, I'm invested in this thing right here, and wait, maybe my wife said maybe a little too invested, but that's okay. That's okay. Y'all have a good night. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Later.